It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. Looking at Minnesota, they were very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. And after winning game one, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm a little overconfident. You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game.
Playoffs.
We've got a capacity crowd in a sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Hello. Jang, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. Golden State also making some changes. Freak comes in for Sanders, and it's Iguodala in for Thompson. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Iguodala out there with Steph Curry. And it's Freak in at the center position. Jang with the screen on Iguodala. Jang with the screen for Martin. A second chance effort and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Some changes for Minnesota. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Martin, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Smith checked in for the Warriors.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Curry dishes to Freak. Pass to Iguodala. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Steph Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Iguodala wide open. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Feeds it to Wiggins. Three-pointer. Good. Wiggins has got 8 points.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry kicks to Freak. And stolen by Wiggins. LaVine passes to Towns. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
LaVine dishes to Towns. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He has 6.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Barnes kicks to Freak. No luck. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. A big win for them coming off a strong game on Friday.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
It's Curry with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 7 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And he makes good on the layup. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Curry passes to Freak. Back to Curry. It's deflected.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the... Well, for the Warriors, a disappointing overtime loss in Game 2. But they can't revisit the past. Their focus is squarely on the game at hand. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Golden State Warriors. You take a look at the Freaks checked in. The sub, Zhang's checked in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Towns is out there with Zhang, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Wiggins. Smith checked in for the Warriors. He doesn't get the second one. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Curry's got 5 points so far. They set the pick. And Rubio kicks to Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Curry dishes to Freak. Thompson outside. Freak passes to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smith with a screen on Rubio. Curry kicks to Freak. Can't hit, so Minnesota will take it the other way. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And the Warriors with some changes. Young's checked in for Barnes, and it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Leonard, he's checked in for Towns. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. Zach LaVine's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. 5 on the clock. Leonard sets a screen for Jones. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
That's tipped. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Iguodala with it, now defended by Muhammad. The pick gave him all the room. We needed, and he knocks down the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Leonard, no luck.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And it's Freak missing. Now here's Jones. Here's Muhammad. Rebound by Smith. It's a tie game here in Oakland, and we'll return shortly. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Flash brother to let her rip.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game? Different look here for the Warriors. Freaks checked in for Spates. Sanders comes in for Draymond Green. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Nick Young is subbed in for Thompson. Stolen by Martin. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Martin with the ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Sanders has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. That's tipped. Smith against Martin. The drive by Rubio. And Zhang kicks to Levine. Martin wide open. He fires. Here's Dang. And the rejection by Sanders. Here's Horsley. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Martin. Timberwolves trail by 7. That's good. Martin's got 9.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
In the corner, it's Freak. 18 feet out, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Freak's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output. Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Curry kicks to Freak. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Freak. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Levine kicks to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Sanders has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. 23 seconds left in the first half. Rubio with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Martin with the bucket.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here. in the second.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry dishes to Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good from Freak. 7 seconds left to play here in the half. Down low, here's Leonard, and he lays it straight in.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And the first half comes to a close.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been...
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1. Some changes for State. Spates checked in for Sanders. Freak comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Steph Curry. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Towns. Kufis comes in for Kevin Garnett. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Kevin. Martin, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Horsley, he's in at power forward. Filling out the wings, it's Iguodala and Barnes. Klay Thompson is out there with Maurice Spates. That's the Warriors' 5. Barnes passes to Iguodala. The shot misses. Excellent D that time from Jones. Wiggins up top, covered by Barnes. Jones, no one around him. Kufis, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Some changes for Golden State. Smith comes in for Maurice Spates, and Nick Young is subbed in for Barnes. Levine's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Thompson. He has 7. Kicks to Freak. Leonard with the steal. Thompson against Jones. Leonard with a screen on Thompson. Jones drives in. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Thompson kicks to Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gorgie Dang comes in for Kufis, and it's Martin in for Jones. Muhammad dishes to Leonard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Warriors leading by 8. Dishes it to Freak. The rebound by Dang.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Martin against Young. Here's Dang. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zhang's got his first points in this one.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. Rebound collected by Levine.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Muhammad. Great D that time from Iguodala. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Warriors lead by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're back to the action here in this round one. And the Warriors making a change here. Freaks checked in. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Minnesota. On the court for Minnesota. In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Garnett. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Green. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And Towns drops them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Curry kicks to Freak. Spate sets a screen for Thompson. Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 10. And here's Rubio. To the left wing. Here's Muhammad. Offensive rebound. Towns. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
In the corner, it's Freak. Thompson outside. Spate sets a screen for Thompson. The 3 from Barnes. No luck. Wiggins with some nice D.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Curry passes to Freak. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Rubio against Thompson. To the wing on the left. Here's Muhammad. Here's Towns. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Freak kicks to Barnes. Thompson outside. Good. He hits the jump shot. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. The turnaround. And again, it's Minnesota. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Thompson outside. Now, Freak, 6 to shoot. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Settle down now.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Towns. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Rubio dishes to Towns. Great defense that time from Freak. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Wiggins drives in. The 10-footer finds the target.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Curry against Rubio. Here's Horsley. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's for you, Vic.
And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Jones. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what.
We were men amongst boys tonight. Whew.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, they won Game 3 going away and are looking to make another statement tonight. Definitely a bounce in their step. Trailing 2-1 in this series, really a huge Game 4 on their home court. If they can't even the series tonight, their hopes of emerging from this series diminish significantly, do they not, Shaq?
They do, Ernie. Pay attention. I'm about to give you a Shaqism. You know what a Shaqism is?
I think I'm about to get one.
A Shaqism is I'm going to
and a shot of the west span of the Bay Bridge. What a terrific view. Glad you could join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along. Freaks checked in for Larry Sanders. And then for Minnesota, Gorgie Dang comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Muhammad in for Martin. On the court for Minnesota. In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Towns is out there with Jang, and it's Wiggins in at the 3.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Towns has got his first basket of the night. Warriors leading by 4. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks. I spoke with Minnesota's head coach for a bit. A game like this is so often the pivotal game of the series because, as Coach says, a win here gives them a 3-1 lead with 2 chances to finish it off at home. Needless to say, that would put them in a dominant position. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
The Warriors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Smith comes in for Barnes, and it's Iguodala in for Thompson. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Towns. Levine comes in for Wiggins, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Leonard, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Muhammad. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And it's Freak missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Leonard, no luck. The Warriors leading. Curry dishes to Smith. Here's Horsley. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Levine passes to Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine kicks to Leonard. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
There's the feed to Freak. Iguodala outside. Here's Spates, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Different look here for the Warriors. Freak's checked in for Spates. Green comes in for Smith. Barnes, he's checked in for Nick Young. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Kufis. Wiggins comes in for Muhammad. Kevin Martin is checked in for Zach LaVine. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Jones. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Myers Leonard is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jang in at the 5 spot.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Warriors leading by 5. Green with a screen on Rubio. Freak dishes to Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a...
Warriors with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second.
Assist number 8 now on the night. And Thompson kicks to Green. Shoots. Again, Golden State.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on quite a show. He ended with 20 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
What, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
The Timberwolves shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Towns, he's checked in for Jang. On defense, the Warriors. They're... Whoa!
Goodness.
Stay down. One shot.